Just out with the Whippets for an afternoon walk. The weather's good. It's about 17 degrees, so it's not too hot to be taking them. Really nice day, nice field. The wildflowers are dying off now because it does seem like autumn's coming. It gets cold at night. I'm quite lucky to have fields where I live, so the dogs have got plenty of time to run around. Jimmy is a bit rubbish at catching the frisbee. This is Jimmy and that one's Charlie. They're both the same age, both 4 coming on to 5. I've never had Whippets before, but they are really good dogs, and I would definitely can't see myself having any other breeds apart from perhaps a greyhound when I'm a bit older, because with greyhounds you have to walk them more really. You can't let them off lead because the prey drive really strong. These pair, if they saw something, they would probably go to it, but I don't think they'd kill it. Charlie in the past did accidentally once catch a rabbit. He didn't kill it, he just picked it up by its fur, then brought it back to us. So I managed to get it off him, he hadn't even broken the skin, and then let it off in the next field. So I think he's actually survived, unless there was something up with it anyway, because it was out in the daytime, whereas normally rabbits are not daytime creatures, I don't think. After we've been in this field, we're going to walk down an old railway track which I've shown you down before. It should be nice and dry down there now because we've not had no rain for about a week. All that noise is a farmer down there cutting the hedge with his tractor. Look at Charlie now. He's obviously found a bit of bird poo or fox poo. Come on, you idiot. You have to have a bath. So Charlie's just finished sniffing there now, so Jimmy's had to go and have a look what he's sniffing at. So here we go. They do love a run. I think any sighthound or Whippet loves a run. Oh, they're up there. That's why I do think they are better in twos, because if they're on their own, they can't really, well, they can run, but they do like to chase after each other. Sometimes it'll be Jimmy chasing Charlie and then vice versa. Charlie won't play with the frisbee, whereas Jimmy loves the frisbee. But today, he's not that bothered about it. His new obsession seems to be catching flies. If there's anything buzzing around him, he gets obsessed with it and starts snapping at it. I'm surprised over the summer he's not been stung. I think he got stung once and his cheeks swelled up a little bit, but it didn't seem to bother him. We gave him half an antihistamine and that was it really. He was not bothered. Whereas if that was Charlie has been stung before and he's a right drama queen. He just one weekend he ruined the bank holiday weekend because he got stung on the Saturday, and then that was it for the whole of the bank holiday. He was really down, didn't want to get off the settee. You would have thought he was dying. And then one time Charlie hurt his back. He pulled the muscles in his back, and we genuinely thought that he wasn't going to make it because he was so dramatic about it. But after he'd been to the vets and got a bit of medication, he seemed to spurt up that day again then, and then he was all right. But I think if he hadn't been the vets and would have just left him to it, he'd have just sulked for the whole time. But they are funny. They've got their own little personalities. More so than other dogs that I've had. I've had Staffies, Labradors, a Staffy cross. We've had a lurcher. I mean, she was funny, Rosie. She was a rescue dog, and she got a character. She was really funny. But these pair, you can just look at them and they make you laugh. I don't know if you can see right in the distance there, there's like a bit of a dark blue colour. That's North Wales over there. Come out the field now, we're down on the old railway line. I just thought to show you, if you've got a dog or two dogs, and when you have to pick up the poo, we've got this thing here called a dicky bag. So you put your bags of poo in it, and then that hooks onto your waist, and then when you get to the nearest bin, you can chuck them into the dog waste bin. And he says brilliant to save having to carry bags. My two on a walk, they'll go about 3 times each sometimes, so it's a lot to carry. But yeah, again, we're lucky down here because it's really nice. Over there's the field we've just come from. It's good in the winter really because it doesn't get that muddy down here, because we've got this bound gravel path. So yeah, it's a lovely place, and we've got a lot of squirrels down here, which, depending on your views of that, is a good thing or a bad thing. And when I say squirrels, I mean grey ones, not red, native squirrels. But these pair love it because lots of smells for them, keeps their minds a bit active. Is Charlie caught up with Jimmy now? He always lags behind Charlie. If it wasn't so warm today, he'd hang right back and then he'd bomb it down the track, just trying to wind Jimmy up so he'll chase him. Bit of a stream down there. I think there's lots of squirrels I've seen in the past. Quite a steep bank. Can't see no squirrels at the minute. Jimmy, come on, this way. Good boy. Hey. Hey up. Charlie's coming to investigate. This is another bit down the line now. Put them on the lead here now because just over the other side of that hedgerow there is a road, not a very busy one, but even so, and further down here there's a gap that goes up to where the road is, so it's just not worth leaving them off the lead really, if there's any sort of chance that they might see something or hear something that interests them and then they decide that they want to go running up. There's a little horsefly by the... That's a little track that we were talking about that goes back up to the road. I'm not going up there, I'm going to where this bridge is in the distance, and then get off there and then walk down the road all the way back to home. There's loads of blackberry bushes down here, but I don't know if it's because the weather in August has been so poor. It's not been rainy particularly, it's just been really dull and quite cool for August. The raspberries are all still green. I don't know if they're meant to be green this time of year. I would have thought they'd be black by now. But yeah, it's not just locally, it seems to be everywhere where I've seen them. We're back at home now, and the dogs will be nice and chilled out for the rest of the day, hopefully. Thanks for watching. See you soon.